As we start this math review, the first thing you need to know about multiplication and division is you need to have a very good understanding of the multiplication table. So let me ask you, do you know what 8 multiplied by 7 is? 56. 9 multiplied by 7? 63. 8 times 8? 64. And 7 times 6? 42. If you didn't know those, instantly you need to practice your multiplication table a lot. Now, when I say 3 times 5, what I mean is 3 groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3 groups with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like saying 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. I'm going to show you how knowing one multiplication fact that's very easy will help you to know one that's a little less easy. For example, 10 groups of 8, which is 80, helps us find 9 groups of 8. Oh, sorry.
I told you.
Thank you. 9 groups of 8 is 1 less group of 8. So that would be like saying 80 minus 1 group of 8. So this is my group of 8. It has 8 inside. So you minus 8. The answer is 72. So 9 times 8 is 72. If I have 3 times 7, it helps me to learn what 4 times 7 is, because 3 times 7 is 21. 3 groups of 7. This is 4 groups of 7. So we need to add another group of 7. 1 group of 7 is 7. So it's 21 plus 7 equals 28. Don't worry, we'll do a couple more examples to get the hang of it. I know that 5 multiplied by 6 equals 30. 5 groups of 6. So if I need to find out what 6 groups of 6 is, it's 30 plus another group of 6 equals 36. So 6 groups of 6 is 36. If I know that 10 groups of 7 equals 70, and I want to know what 9 groups of 7 equals, it's just 1 less group of 7, because 10 minus 9 is 1. 70 minus 7 equals 63. If I want to know what 9 groups of 3 is, I can think I know 10 groups of 3 is 30. So 9 groups of 3 is 1 less group of 3. 30 minus 30 minus 3 equals 27. I can also use doubling to find a fact that's harder. So for example, I know that 4 multiplied by 6 equals 24. But now I want to know what 8 multiplied by 6 is. A harder fact. 4 times 2 is 8. So whatever the answer is to this will be double of 24. 24 times 2 is 48. So 8 times 6 is 48. Don't worry, we're gonna do a few of these to get the hang of it. Four times 8 equals 32. So to find out what 8 times 8 is, 4 times 2 is 8. So whatever the answer is will be double of 32. 32 times 2 is 64. Seven times 5 equals 35. So if I want to know what 14 times 5 is, 7 times 2 is 14. So the answer will be whatever 35 times 2 is. 35 times 2 is 70. We know that 4 multiplied by 5 equals 20. Now I want to know what 8 multiplied by 5 is. So 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 5 is whatever the double of 20 is. So it equals 40.